Now to a 12 News exclusive. Former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson on President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Health and Human Services Secretary. Trump's choice of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been met with controversy. Tonight, 12 News' Syria Sandlin talks with Thompson, who served in that very same position under President George W. Bush.
Former Governor Tommy Thompson says his job leading the Health and Human Services Department was a crucial one.
The Department of Health and Human Services is one of the most important departments in the federal government because every decision pretty much impacts the lives of citizens in the United States. Everything that takes place in health, safety, workplace, elderly, children, adoptions.
President George W. Bush appointing him just months before 9/11.
Everything to take care of all the safety and welfare of all the citizens, but I also had the terrorist attack on New York that I had to also implement and be involved in.
He's been following President-elect Trump's nomination announcements closely. Robert Kennedy Jr., a Democrat turned independent, is Trump's pick for HHS.
Do you think RFK is up to the job?
Yes, I do. I mean, he's talking about the same things that I was. I was concerned about the obesity in the United States. He's talking about that. He's concerned about the epidemic of diabetes. He's also concerned about the quality of food safety. And I was very much involved in all of those things.
The nomination comes with controversy. In a July 2023 podcast interview, RFK said, quote, "There's no vaccine that is safe and effective. Vaccines have been proven safe and effective for decades."
That is fair criticism. I am not certain he said that because today he said he's never said that and doesn't believe it. And there's going to be a lot of questions and a lot of investigations. But I think in the end of the day, I think Robert Kennedy will do a fine job.
Syria is joining us live now in studio. And Syria, it's important to note that Kennedy has spread falsehoods about the safety and efficacy of vaccines for years. What could this mean if he takes office?
Yeah, Deanna, it's a really good question. A lot of people are wondering. Kennedy claims he wants to immediately start studying vaccine safety and efficacy, but he has promised he will not take vaccines away from anybody. Also, it's important to note a lot of vaccine policies and mandates are codified in federal law. It would take an act of Congress to change any of that.
All right, we'll see what happens. Syria, thank you.